Welcome once again. Um, you saw my last review video was on the Sims tributary boot. Um, I wanted to go over another aspect of fly fishing that I want to share with you, and that is waders. I have two sets of waders here. I have a pair here on my far left are Patagonia, and then I have a pair of Sims next to those. I'm going to do the same platform I did on the wader boots, and that's going to be fit, finish, usability, and opinion. So actually I'm going to go start with opinion first. My opinion on waders is spend good money. When I started fly fishing about 15 years ago, I started out with a pair of like rubberized neoprene waders, chest waders. The most dangerous things I've ever put on my body. They were slick, the boots were slick, they were cold, they were tight, they were pinched, they just so uncomfortable. I upgraded to a pair of big box store, Pro Bass and Carrabba's, if you will, just to name a few, and they're okay. They lasted me a good several seasons of fly fishing, but you have to be kind of delicate with those. So if you're gonna pick up fly fishing, buy the cheapest, best name brand wader manufacturer out there, and that's going to be Orvis, Patagonia, Sims. There's some other brands I'd rather not mention them because I've had some bad luck with them. So shop around if you're serious about getting into fly fishing, or maybe you've been fly fishing for a while and you did go out and buy a pair of ABC waders from your Cabela's Bass Pro Shop. I'll go ahead and throw them out there. Not dissing them. I've used them. You're buyer beware. With these brands right here, they stand behind their product. Now, Sims is probably the leader in wader manufacturers around the world. They're a USA company. Most of their waders are made in the United States, and if they are not, they will still warranty those up to a certain period. Patagonia, we all know about their earthy, crunchy politics, so on and so forth, but they do stand behind their products, and I'll get to that here in a minute. So let's go to fit. Find a fly shop and try on waders. Do not buy a set of waders off of Amazon. Yeah, they have the little chart that you can go over and see if they'll fit. I almost did that with these. These are the Sims, and everybody was telling me no, you need, because Sims has the best fitment guide because they really cover big, tall, short, round, all that type of thing. We're all different. We're all, men, women, children, young adult, old adult, whatever. So fit. You really want to go try on waders. And a lot of places will have little ramps you can walk up and down. You can sit, squat. Also try on a pair of wader boots. If you're buying waders, you're probably going to get wader boots as well. But you want to check. You want to make sure that there's nothing really being stretched, nothing really being bound. You want to be able to, freedom of movement is everything that you want. With the neoprene booties that are on the bottom of the wader, they're pretty generic. So if you put one on, if you trying on a set of waders, and you put your foot in there and it's just gargantuan, that's just the way they're made because everybody's feet are different. They will still fit in the wader boot. Just kind of wiggle your foot around and disperse the neoprene, and you're fine. My first set of true, professional series type waders were these Patagonias right here. Backwards on. Whoops. Yeah, these These are the Patagonia Azul wader. I fly fished in these for close to 5 years, maybe 6. Can't really remember. I sent these back to the manufacturer last year, about this time, and it looks like a quilt on the inside. All the patches that they put in it. They also put new neoprene booties on there. They sent me a new wader belt. So you'll get that if you buy from a name brand company. So that's the fit and finish. That's the finish. Simms is the only manufacturer that will, I don't know if you can read that little emblem right there, it actually says Gore-Tex. Companies like Patagonia, Orvis, Redington, and the Bass Pro Shop brands all use what they call breathable membranes. They can't use the Gore-Tex brand because Simms is the only company that uses Gore-Tex. So I don't really remember. This is called the H2No membrane that is in the Patagonia line, and very well made. The stitching is very nice. You want to definitely look and see how the knee portion of the waders are made. Where you're going to do most of your bending is at your hip and the knee. The way these are made, the Simms, they're kind of made in an arc. They look weird when you get them out of the box. Like, how are these going to fit? But they do. You want to make sure that, the finish, what do you want as far as on the outside of the waders? Do you want a chest pocket? Do you want the pass-through pocket? The loops to hold your wader belt. Do you want just one in the back, or do you want, 2 on the sides, 1 in the back? That type of stuff. Check the material. What are they made out of? And that's why I'm saying Patagonia and Simms are the 2 brands that I'm going to push. They're not paying me to say this. I'm not getting any kickbacks. These are just, experience is a teacher. You get what you pay for is a true statement. You buy a set of $100 waders from your big box store. You go out into one trip, and all it takes is one small, tiny thorn to scrape or poke, and now you've got a hole. It's easy to fix, but when you got to consistently do that, because it just doesn't have the tough denier nylon on the outside to protect that waterproof membrane. So fit, you really want to make sure everything fits well. You want to check the finish of that. What are the materials made out of? Now, that goes along with the usability. The moment you try on a set of waders, you're going to know whether or not those waders are going to be comfortable. And go with, you don't want to try them on with shorts because you may not be using them in the summertime. Wear a good pair of sweatpants, or take a pair of sweatpants with you to put over your shorts if it's summertime. Because you're going to be fishing. If it's cold, you're going to be putting some layers on underneath this. And if you buy, these fit perfect, but then you go to put on a pair of sweatpants, and now they're tight, that's not very comfortable. So that goes with the usability part. How are you able to move in it? How are the straps located? Can you reach them easy to get it off? What type of belt does it come with? A lot of people are not fans of the elastic belt, but I'm going to say Simms this is like a gun belt. It's so thick. Yes, it is some sort of elastic, but it is very, very thick. It's almost 1.5 to 2 inches wide, and it doesn't flex all that much. This one has a wader belt. I'm not exactly sure where it is at the moment. Oh, it's in the bag. Opinion. I already went through that. Pros and cons. Pros, buy name brand waders. Buy from Orvis, buy from Simms, buy from Patagonia. I am a firm believer in Simms. These are my favorite waders. They are the most tough, the most durable. The accessories that you can get with these waders are excellent. These are the G3 series by Sims. You have a zip up micro fleece lined pass-through pocket. You have a chest pouch here that is removable, and it has an accessory clip here, so you honestly don't need to take a fly pack with you. You can hang this out, put a fly box in it, and everything you need is in there. The bottom of it has this rubberized material to protect it against thorns and brush and briars and brambles and all that. You have these very supple belt loops front and back, very heavy duty clips and shoulder straps. These are kind of a light duty wader, but they have lasted me a long time. So again, looking to get into a set of waders. It's a short video, really quick. Do your homework. Go to a fly shop that sells waders. Try them on. Walk around in them. Put on a pair of wader boots. Don't buy them off the internet unless you found the size that fits and they don't have them in stock. They can order them for you, or maybe you can find the source online. But be sure to try them on. Wader care, okay? Clean your waders as often as you can after each trip. I hang mine up the moment I get home to drip dry. They'll dry pretty quick. And maybe even turn them inside out to let the inside of the waders breathe, because you will sweat in there, you get hot. Just warm water, no really soap or detergent. If you need to, just get a small container of clean fresh water that's warm, and a washcloth. Wipe them down and clean them really good, because you want to get as much of that dirt and debris and stuff off of them, because it will over time rub. Also, in your waders, do not wear blue jeans. Blue jeans are wader killers. Blue jeans have a very coarse hem and stitch on the sides and will rub the insides of your waders. They have those little grommets on the pockets and the buttons and so on and so forth. Also, they're cotton. Cotton is not very warm. It's the worst material to wear in a cool environment. I would suggest either a pair of quick dry pants, the hiking pants. My favorite pants are the Wrangler Expedition pants, I think. I don't know. They're a nylon material. They're very slick. They're perfect for inside of waders. So don't wear blue jeans inside your waders. So yeah, that's just an opinion. That's the thing. Clean your waders. Try on waders. Do your research. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I don't know if they make this one anymore. This is the Patagonia Azul. I think they've kind of upgraded this one. I know that they still make the G3 series by Sims. So if you're fortunate enough, yes, these are expensive. If you are watching this video and you're like, oh, I'm going to look those up, they are close to $500. I'm not going to lie, but they're well worth it. These were a $300 pair of waders. They were well worth it. I would not feel guilty telling someone I paid that much for these. They may not know, but I know, and you'll know if you end up buying a set of these. So that's it. Stay safe out there. Good luck and have fun fishing.